Welcome back, everybody. It's the Rob Black Show. So, I got a bunch. I tell you, I got a. Let me explain. We're at the Magic Desk, not the Magic Mike desk, but we call it the Magic Rob desk. Yes, we are at the Magic Rob desk. Magic happens here, damn it. Like magic, like not Magic Johnson type of things happen here, but like magic things, like just male model stripper things happen here. So I got a lot of things. And it's funny because I have all these papers that sit on my desk, and you can't necessarily see all of them because I have a window that comes up above my on the screen that has the Rob Black Show, and it's got the little website, so you can't see my papers except like the one paper here that makes me look professional. And I know for a fact that when you watch some of the other news programs at night, they have like paper, and it looks like because they're important, they're gonna have the paper, like Rachel Maddow or Lawrence O'Donnell. But the paper is just exactly that, for them to look cool. Although I think Lawrence does have notes down. I think Lawrence actually does have notes, but rather it's Jon Stewart or even my buddy Bill Maher. For the most part, they got a teleprompter. They get to read stuff. Me, I got nothing. This is my teleprompter. All these notes. I got nothing. Maybe we should have a GoFundMe for a teleprompter. Just have like a hey, we should just have a GoFundMe campaign for a teleprompter. That'll look good. It's funny. I've seen people and they have like the GoFundMe or the other programs where they ask for money to buy studio equipment. Like, I get it. If you're like a new video person or a new blogger or whatever the hell you're doing, you're brand new, and you're working with a shitty little system or something of that nature. But I gotta tell you, at some point, you gotta just go out there and make make some money and get an upgrade. It's just silly when you're asking people for money to help you buy a microphone. It's just silly. Anyways, teleprompter's different, damn it. Teleprompter. Anyways, I got all these damn papers. I'm just making stupid jokes because I literally have. There's so many papers on my desk. It's just a cloud. Look, this is all show stuff. These are show things. Okay, this is different bits. This is the Bell Gardens guy. This is this is oh man, the NBC News guy. This is the 19-year-old kid at the Chicago airport. This is the kid, the guy at Eric Matthew Freem, Joe Biden. This is all in my notes. And some of these stories are still open. Matthew Freem, not caught yet. He's still rolling around. The mayor of Bell Gardens, the wife and son have not been charged. A 9/11 tape has made its way out into the public. I'm gonna get that and play it tomorrow. It's starting to make its rounds. This morning, one of the news shows were gonna play it. I heard a bit of it last night on my way home, but because the radio stations in the car don't come in properly because it's an older car and it's AM, and AM never comes in. It's kind of weird. Like, why does FM stations have pretty much crystal clear reception, but no matter what AM station you're on, it sounds like shit? Why? Like, do they use a crappier transmitter? I don't get that. Why is a FM station sound better than an AM station? There's got to be a reason, and I'm sure it is a technical reason that I just don't know. And if I read a book about it, I guess I would know. But maybe we'll investigate that. But they played the 9/11 tape, and it's the kids screaming and crying, and you hear somebody in the background telling him to calm down, and then he calms down and he says his dad was shot by his mom, but it's not his mom's fault. I mean, again, to me, it's incredibly creepy. And this wife has not been arrested. She's not anything. She's walking free. Her and her son walking free, having a good old time, having a party. So that's not even done off my desk. I'm keeping these things on my desk until we have some type of resolution, and we'll see what happens. But a lot of stuff is on my desk. A lot of stuff. So, something I wanted to touch on a little bit while we have a little bit of time, and that is over the last month, ABC News, and it's fascinating. And if you guys want to take a look at it, you can go to the ABC News website. You can go to the old Google, and click on ABC and say school attacks Columbine, and you will see an amazing article that basically was done over about a month, they say. And what this investigation that was done by ABC consisted of was that of school attacks. Rather, they were murders, kills, or plots, conspiracies. And since 1999 and the Columbine Massacre, how many other attacks, plots, what have you, that involve schools, children, and references to the Columbine murderers. And since '99, there have been 17 school attacks and 36 plots. And they all have involved somebody saying that Columbine influenced them. The killers that were involved in Columbine influenced them. Rather, they looked up to them, or they identified with them, or they wanted to eventually meet them in the afterlife. Ultimately, these people conducted these attacks and plots than with an influence of Columbine. Basically, Columbine, so to speak, played a huge part into why they did this. And when I read this story, I was amazed, and I felt it went right to the theories that I've always had when it comes to religion, cults, and this notion that all of these Americans are leaving the country to fight alongside ISIS. And what kind of people would turn their backs on their own country and become jihadists in Syria, and then possibly come back to America and kill Americans. And what is it about the ISIS and about this group that makes their recruiting so impactful that they are getting tons of, I mean, all of this crap that you hear, because every some whack job is arrested because he posted on his fucking Twitter or Facebook that he loves ISIS and he wants to go and kill people alongside them, and he's a jihadist, whatever the hell it is. And the most recent case was that of the 19-year-old that was arrested in Chicago trying to get on an airplane and fly to Turkey and then cross the border into Syria. And that sparked the debate once again of all of these Americans being influenced by ISIS, and this is why ISIS needs to be stopped, because they have some crazy trance over all of these people, and oh my God, they're going to come back and kill us. And as Lindsey Graham would say, ISIS and ISIS sympathizers are going to kill us all. And yet, there hasn't been one goddamn attack on American soil that involved anybody saying they did it because of ISIS. They tried to make the connection to the guy in Oklahoma City that cut the lady's head off at his former job, and he converted to being a Muslim a year ago or a year and a half ago. And of course people were saying he's a Muslim, he cut someone's head off, it's ISIS. And at the end of the day, there's no ISIS. A guy that converted after he got out of prison is not ISIS. There is no ISIS threat. And we're still waiting for this ISIS boogeyman to strike everybody in America and kill us all. Their hypnotic powers, their dark side from Star Wars like powers that seduces young people is BS. It's crap. And what this ABC investigation showed was that two maniac, deranged crazies out in Colorado, out there in Columbine, have had more influence in this past, 16 years than ISIS has had ever. Think about it. There has been 17 school attacks and 36 plots carried out by United States citizens. Kids fitting the exact description of the same individuals that we all have to be afraid of because they're being seduced by ISIS. And these individuals, American citizens, have conducted a war on our own people and what is supposed to be the safest parts of our society, which is the learning institution. And some of these places, grammar schools, some of these places, preschools, and yet Klebel and the other whack job, Harris, from Colorado, have influenced more people and have been responsible for more murders and deaths than any jihadist group that is running around and having people like Lindsey Graham say they're coming to kill us all. And let me give you a little rundown. I mean, I literally have pages, and it's too long to throw out there, but I will, and just give you a little taste. But let's start with two huge attacks, and one being 2012, Sandy Hook, Newton, Connecticut there. Adam Lanza killed 20 kids, 6 adults, equaling 28 deaths. And he referenced Columbine. When investigators went to his house and they went through all of his stuff on his computer, they found clips about the Columbine murderers. They found case files. So they found all of the documents that were public record, that were out on the internet about the Columbine massacre. They found all of this stuff on Adam Lanza's computer. He was a fan of Columbine. He was a fan of Klebel and Harris. They were his idol. That's Sandy Hook. That's Newton. That's 28 murders. And 20 of them little children. You have the Virginia Tech massacre. Sung Hu Chu killed 32, wounded 17. Same thing. Investigators found referencing and things involving Columbine. And those are just two. The list goes on and on. Literally, on and on. This list. August 19th, 2014, South Pasadena, California. 16-year-old and a 17-year-old plotted to kill their classmates at the South Pasadena High. They were playing a game called Columbine Massacre. It's a role-playing video game. You could actually play that. June 13th, 2014, Churchill, Tennessee. 2 teens planning to open fire on Volunteer High School. Paperwork, journals talking about Columbine. June 5th, 2014, Seattle. 26-year-old man opened fire at Seattle Pacific University, killing 1, injuring 2. Called Eric Harris his idol. May 1st, 2014, Waseca, Minnesota, 17-year-old arrested plotting to blow up school. He had a 117-page journal that showed his obsession with the Columbine massacre. April 9th, 2014, Murraysville, Pennsylvania, 16-year-old with 2 knives went around stabbing over 22 kids. Said the Columbine murderers, Klebold and Harris, were working through him. He was channeling them through him while he was stabbing his classmates. March 4th, 2014, Danbury, Connecticut. 18 and a 19-year-old, a man and woman, planning to shoot up the Danbury High, talking about the Columbine kids as their heroes, as people they looked up to. December 17, 2013, Tumwater, Washington. A 14-year-old was arrested, plotted to shoot up Black Hills High. Columbine, his inspiration. December 13, 2013, Aropi, Colorado. 18-year-old opened fire inside Aropo High School. He had shotguns, Molotov cocktails. He injured 2. Columbine, inspiration. October 21st, 2013, Spoke, Nevada. 12-year-old opened fire at Sparks Middle School, killing teacher, injured 2 students, then killed himself. And when investigators were at his residency, in his bedroom, they found the Columbine video game. This is a 12-year-old that killed a teacher, injured 2 students, and killed himself. A 12-year-old. And the Columbine role-playing video game was on his computer. May 24, 2013, Albany, Oregon. 17-year-old planned the West Albany High School. He plotted to kill his classmates, go on a rampage. They found journals where he compared himself to the Columbine kids. December 14, 2012, we talked about Newton, Connecticut. August 27, 2012, White Marsh, Maryland. 15-year-old student shot up Perry Hall High School, injured 1. Thought about Columbine as he was running through the school and attacking people. January 25th, 2012, Roy, Utah. Roy High School, 2 kids, 16 and an 18-year-old, plotting to bomb the school. They were obsessed with Columbine. August 17, 2011, at Tampa, at the Tampa, Tampa High School in Tampa, Florida. 17-year-old plotting to attack Freedom High School. Wanted to beat the Columbine killers' death total. February 23rd, Littleton, Colorado. 32-year-old opened fire at Deer Creek Middle School. It's about a mile or 2 near Columbine. 2 people were hurt. His inspiration was Columbine. Wanted to be bigger than Columbine, which had just taken place, or which had taken place 2 miles away. October 20th, 2009, Monroe, New York. 15-year-old plotting Columbine attack. Ladies and gentlemen, I just read you, 13 or 14 U.S. citizens. Most of them kids. And all of them referenced not jihadists, not ISIS, not Al-Qaeda, but 2 students at Columbine High School that felt disenfranchised, felt bullied, felt all of the things that an average teen feels when they grow up and they are trying to navigate through life. But these sons of bitches at Columbine decided that they were going to take the normal feelings of growing up and turn that into violent, destructive, and murderous behaviors and unleash death on innocent people. And ladies and gentlemen, all of these cases are Americans. There's not one jihadist involved. These are the things we have to worry about. These are the real terrorists that are looming on our streets, that are in our schools, that are in our sports activities, that are in our houses because they happen to be friends with our kids. This is what we have to worry about. It's not some 19-year-old fanboy writing love letters to people in Syria. And this notion that ISIS has some type of special power is ludicrous, because ISIS's special power has not attracted more people than Eric Klebel and Harris from Columbine. They've attracted more people, more murder, and more destruction than any terrorist organization has done.